Hey guys, it's Leigh from Tarte Cosmetics, and today I'm going to show you how to create a look that's really great for the beach or a pool party or whatever you have going on this summer. I want to walk through today some things that you can use to create that beachy look. So if you want to look put together, but not overly done up. So I always start obviously with clean skin, and I self-tan my body before the beach because I have really fair skin and I'm like allergic to the sun. So I've used Brazilliance on my body. And I'm gonna go ahead now and use our Brazilliance tanning wipe on my face. So this is clear and I put it on right underneath any kind of complexion product. And what this does is it literally just deepens your skin tone throughout the day. So while you may not be getting that damaging sun exposure, you're still getting the gorgeous color of the sun. And I bring this on my ears, down my neck, through the back of your neck, all over the place. Okay, so then I let that dry for a minute, and then I apply my tarteguard. So definitely don't want to go to the beach or in the sun or anywhere without this. So I just take about one pump of this, warm it up in my hands, and then apply this to my whole face. Smells so good. And I love that because I'm acne prone, I know that the tarteguard will never break me out and never give me any kind of reaction, which is wonderful because it's a physical sunscreen and not a chemical. So now that I've given myself a little bit of a faux glow and my sun protection, let's go into the color products that I'm going to use. So I'm going to start with a little bit of the aquacealer, which you guys know I love. Going in under the eyes because I still have discolorations, whether I'm going to the beach or not. And I'm actually using the light to medium shade to highlight a little bit. So I just go ahead and add that a little sloppily, but you get the point. And then I'm going to use Rainforest of the Sea foundation. Love this foundation. You guys, if you have sensitive skin or you're acne prone like I tend to be, this foundation is a must-have. This is also great when you're going to the beach, you're going to be out sweating, whatever you're going to be doing, right? It's water-based. So it just looks really natural and it looks like your skin's perfect, not like you're wearing makeup, which I love. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this all together. And I've only used 3 drops of the foundation today because I really just want a light coverage. I don't want that full coverage look. I just want a hint of coverage, even out my discolorations, cover up any scarring or blemishes that I might have. And this foundation also has built-in sun protection, so you really are covered on all bases when it comes to protecting your skin from those damaging rays of the sun. And they do damage, my friends. Look at these sunspots. If you had to guess how old I am by my sunspots, what would you say? Wait, don't answer that. So you guys will see, it's a really light coverage, 3 drops, and my skin's even, but I don't look like I'm even wearing foundation. Not done yet. So now I'm going to go to, oh God, there are no words to describe how much I love this. Our Shape Tape Concealer. So this concealer is amazing and I'm so excited that it's going to be available on Tarte.com in June. And this is our Shape Tape Contouring Concealer. And I would normally use this in a lot of different places to contour, but since we're going to be going to the beach and I want a little bit more of a natural look, I'm only going to use it under my eyes. So I'm bringing it up into that inner corner, getting right down under that lash line. Now I'm going to blend it right into my skin using this incredible applicator. So notice that I'm just pushing the product into the skin. I'm not pulling or using a harsh motion, just pressing it right in. And this formula is awesome because it's really cooling. So if you get puffiness under the eyes or, whatever the issue is, it's just, look at that difference. Look at how bright it is. Look at how matte it is. You don't even need to set this with powder if you don't want to, which I absolutely adore about it. Just pat, 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 pushing that product into the skin, bringing it down a little bit. I even sometimes bring it over my socket of my eye, my eyelid, because it's a great little primer too. On to the brows, because we know we don't leave the house without a done brow. So I actually just got mine done. They grow way too fast. Wish my hair grew as fast as my brows, but not that lucky. So I'm using the Amazonian Clay Brow Mousse. And I kind of have little love affairs with all of our different brow products depending on the time of year and what I'm doing and the look that I want. But this one is my favorite lately because we are coming into that, we are coming into that warmer weather, and you want something that really goes on easily but stays on. Like I need that 12-hour power if I'm going to be at the beach and in the ocean or in the pool. So I'm just taking a little bit of that product onto my brush right now. You've noticed I've already combed any stray hairs. Now I don't like a heavy brow. I feel like I either do too much or I do too little. So I err on the side of too little, you guys, or else it's not a good look. Make sure you fill in any areas that are sparse. And make sure that you bring the tail down to the outer corner of your eye, which mine's a little bit short, so I gotta fake it. So I'm going to add some bronzer to my skin. But what I like to do, especially now since we're in the early part of the summer, is I mix a little bit of bronzer with the Smooth Operator finishing powder. So I'm actually using light, and normally I'd be medium, but bear with me here. I have a little secret to my madness here. All I'm gonna do is start at my forehead and just buff this in. So what this does is it adds warmth, but it also sets and mats down any shine that you might have. Mat it down, and then take a little bit more bronzer and just add a little contour to the cheek. We are gonna be out at the beach. All right, I've got a round face, so for those of you that don't, you could probably skip this step, but I'm just adding a little bit more bronzer right up here to the top, and I'm using the smaller side of the brush, and then you start at the top of my ear, and then coming down just to where the outer corner of my eye is, and then blending that in. So for those of you that are like real advanced makeup artists, you're probably watching me and going, boring. But if you're not, these little tips and tricks can sometimes help you out. Remember, starting at the top of your ear, come down to where your eye starts, and then just buff it in with the other side. So then without even taking any more product on the smaller side of the brush, I'm just gonna add the Park Avenue Princess all over my lid. This just adds like almost that really pretty sunset look on your eyelid and warms up your whole face. I'm gonna add a little color to my cheeks, a nice little natural flush, and I'm using the Tarteist blush palette, one of my absolute favorites. And I'm just mixing the colors together, just like that, tapping off any excess. I'm just fanning it. And now I'm adding a little bit of the Clay Pot Shadow Liners in Spirit Animal, which is a really pretty gold shade. These are amazing because they dry down super fast. They're incredibly waterproof, and this color in particular is so perfect for summer. Now I'm just gonna add a little bit of highlighter right up here, just to make the blush pop. Makes the eyeshadow pop a little bit too. These are literally essential to your beach bag. These are the Rescue Lip Quenches, and I'm using the rose shade right now, but they're so hydrating. So they're a balm with a little bit of color and shine. So it's literally everything that you need if you're gonna be at the beach or by the pool, and they feel so good on your lips. I hate that feeling when you're sitting outside in the summer and your lips feel so dry. Never gonna happen with these. They feel amazing, and they're so minty and invigorating that they're just fun to put on. So I'm gonna go ahead now and finish up. This is super natural. This is about as natural as I get, and even though that takes 15 minutes, it's a really great look for the beach. So I'm gonna go ahead now and just add some lash primer, thicken up those lashes. And this is the Opening Act Lash Primer. And then, since we're gonna be at the beach, I'm using Lights Camera Splashes Waterproof Mascara on my eyes. Okay, who else makes funny faces in the mirror while they're putting mascara on? Me. And this gives you all the benefits of Lights Camera Lashes, but it's waterproof. So you can jump in the pool, ride the waves, whatever you gotta do, and it's gonna stay put. So that's it. I mean, this is as barefaced as I get. So it's just a few products. And what I love about these is that they all will stay put throughout whatever you have going on. So happy summer. Enjoy tartlets. Bye.